It's gonna be one of them days. Everything's a little bit behind. Hey y'all, welcome to Saturday Bonnet Live. I am your host, Kalari GXE. Please let me know that you can hear me. I had to do everything on the fly, and I'm still trying to set up as we go along. Because as much as I love my family, they tend to be a bit hectic on the weekends. My husband's home. Kiddo's gonna be bopping about. I tried to keep him a little bit calm, because I told him I'm doing this live. And I got 10 minutes to do my setup, so I'm a bit frazzled. So I hope you can hear me. And today is going to be a bit of a different format, because I'm still going to call out the Heffa, but I want to do a versus later on with people that have been watching, whether they're just starting their journeys, have been on their journeys, people that I want to feature and give shout outs to. And speaking of shout outs, I won this last year. It's a good vibe shirt. Smokey Steve and Mark. They are two of my favorite content creators. They're partners. They're husbands. And I got an amazing, when I say amazing, chair back. I got an amazing package from Smokey Steve and Mark when I won last year of a blanket, which I'm going to use once it gets colder, because it's a nice throw blanket that I believe Steve's mother knitted. A bunch of pins and knickknacks and candy that I gave the kiddo, and this shirt, which is XL, that I wouldn't have been able to get it when I won it. But now it fits me. It's snug, but it fits me. That's called goals, Heffa. That is something that you can't do, but you want to act like it's a competition. Speaking of competition, I have this quick video that I put up because my talk was on violence this morning. Because I had time to think about it, even though I did the walk-in video response. Because like I said, I'm going to match your lack of energy with my energy. And my energy is actual fitness, bitch. So I made that walk video, but it was shaky because we live in the cut. Our road is not paved. We have 5 acres of land, but we don't have a paved road right now. It is what it is. The thing is, I wanted you to see me, since you say I don't do stuff. And I didn't think it was a flex to be able to put my socks on standing up. But apparently for you, you didn't believe it. So here we go. And then I'll get to the hellos, y'all. I ain't gonna miss y'all. I seen y'all were talking in chat.
Sometimes you have to be a little petty.
Yes, you do.
Because apparently, I didn't think it was a flex. I just said, and I said I didn't think it was a flex. I was just bringing up the fact that some of us can do this. We can lean forward. We don't have to contort ourselves. And we can put our socks on while standing up. No balance issues. None of that stuff. Like sitting on the couch, having to literally contort yourself. And like I said, I'm not acting like it's still 100% easy to do, but when I was 500 pounds, I couldn't do this. So Chantal, what else you got, honey? Because you tend to be acting like nobody can understand weight loss struggle because it's yours. You act like nobody can do something because you can't do it. You say we all eat like you, which we don't, because I've heard of normal sized portions. It's why I'm no longer 500 pounds. But bitch, if you want to have a competition, just say so. You'll lose because I've already lost over 250 fucking pounds. So it's like I said, I tried to get away from your shit for a week. You and your little cadre of clowns can't help but talk about me. And it's like I said, I can put on my motherfucking socks standing up. Until you can do that, especially since you're supposedly having a glow up, shut the fuck up.
Point blank, period. Like I said, y'all, today the toggle's on violence because it's not just her speaking. She's being a mouthpiece for people who want to at me, but I don't want to at them because I don't care about them. And she can't seem to help herself but fall into the pitfalls. I spent a whole week just detoxifying from the Chantal bullshit because all she did was poop herself and eat. and whine about being sick. And it got tiring. I got fucking fatty fatigue from the shit. So I was like, you know what? I need a break from all the commentary. My man was away on conference. I wanted to relax. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to work on more edits and stuff. So yeah, I put together the video about what's the dirt, because he came out of pocket talking about a culture that he's not involved in, that he's barely adjacent to because he's into hip hop, but it wasn't his place. So I felt good about putting out that video and give a shout out to Delita, who we got to 20K. Thank you to everybody who watched my video and followed him, because he deserves it. He's really good in his commentary. The thing is, I feel like I needed that break from Chantal, and I couldn't have it. Because some of you motherfuckers do watch me and do like the way I call her out, but you can't say it because you know I can't stand you. And it's a love-hate relationship, more love on your side because I hate y'all. And she name drop yous. And you know you're in my block bin, so you can't leave bygones be bygones. You fucked up. She don't like you. You got to keep using my shit. And I'm not going to stop you from using my shit, but I'm just going to take all that energy for her, to her. I ain't got nothing to say about y'all. I don't know y'all personally. I don't care about yous on that level. And I know that makes you salty too, so that's a big boon for me. All of yous get on my fucking nerves. All you people that want to use Chantal as your mouthpiece because you think if her channel gets yeeted, we have nothing else. Many of us have proved we can talk about other people. Many of us have proved we're passionate about other things. The problem is you can never, so you think everybody else can never. And that's why you're good for Chantal, because like her, she can't see through her own myopic lens. But let's get to some hellos before we get this fired up again. Because this bitch really went there and they said, well, it was the clown jester. It was some other person that I had blocked for a while showing me. I never watched you raw. Bitch, you knew about the poem I wrote. And don't blame it just on him. I know you stalk all of us. You're in our community tabs with your socks. That's why you brought up the Charles Reed thing. Because we called that out. We know about your Sarah Lee sock account. We know about that one user account that you had where you said, oh, I bet if you did have narration for your book, it would sound like Winnie the Pooh. And thanks once again for shouting out my book, Dum Dum. You are the best promotion I ever had for my fucking writing. And since I have another book coming out very soon, we're just waiting on the cover and doing proper edits so that we have a lot less mistakes. And we'll also update in the first book with a new cover to make sure people know that it's book 1 in the series and book 2 designed by the same cover artist with the proper edits that we did for the last 2 years to make it more cohesive. Bitch, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a promoter. I'm not going to pay you because I don't watch you and I didn't ask for your promotion, but I'll always take the free promotion from you and all your bitch friends. Fuck out of here. They don't know who the fuck they're messing with. My ass is crazy. My husband stopped me weeks ago when I wanted to do the sit-in with my legs together in the car to show that I don't have to man spread like you do. And the sock thing from a couple of days ago when I mentioned it and y'all harped on it. Oh, I bet she can't do it. The problem with you is that you don't bring real one energy, so when somebody does, you get confused. And I'm not sorry that I bring real one energy. I'm never going to apologize for who I am because I am who I am. What you see is what you get. You're not going to get the fake ass fuckery that some of these people bring on YouTube telling you who you can like, pocket watch, and all the other stupid shit they do on here. Enjoy who you want to enjoy. But if you got to be that kind of person that just wants to be contrarian and start shit with people and can't accept the fact that you're being ignored, that's on you. I'm here to call out this heifer who parrots your shit. So you can take whatever I say to her as an attack on you if you want to, since you like to do that anyway, a certain Miss Ma'am. Read into that, bitch. Welcome to all my mods. Welcome, Grateful Little Farms. Oh, hell no. Pix, Serenity Queen. It's always good to see y'all in the chat. Tragically Delicious, my bestie. I told you in Pix today. My toggle's on violence. Because apparently these people want this, and they don't understand that I'm eloquent enough to choose violence. That was another thing you tried to pick at. She who dropped out of college. You act like I can't switch back to my ratchet side when calling you out? You want to critique my way of speaking? Bitch! Miss, you're so high and slurring your words half the time you can't string a sentence together to save your fucking life? And yeah, I did say what I said about your beezers because they're enablers. And from what I heard through the grapevine, some of them are fucking bedbound and allow their dogs to eat their cats. Come at me, bitch. You sit in Chantal's chat for fucking 8 hours. You got shit to say about me, who's doing the thing? Fuck you and your beezers. Let's see. I'm missing names, y'all. I'm going to get to all of y'all. Because I'm just like heated. Hello, Spooky Von Sweets. Panda Pondu. It's good to see you. Capricorn and Jay. It's always lovely to see you, dear, too. Ray's Days Today's Vlogs. I'm going to feature one of your shorts down the line because I want to show people the creators that I enjoy on here and who are doing the thing. Point blank. Hey, Anna Gags. It's good to see you. Gigi Days. Did I miss your birthday yesterday? Because I missed FFG's thing. I put her on one of my devices so that the view was there, but I wasn't sitting in because I did a panel with Jan's Views, who I see is in my chat. Really good panel. I would suggest you watch it because I feel like people don't get that I want to interact with who I find interesting in here. Y'all ain't all gotta like each other, but what we're not gonna do is tell people who they can talk to, who they can have conversations with. If I don't fuck with somebody, that's on me. I'm not telling you, hey, I don't fuck with this creator, so you can't. That's the difference between somebody who's mature and understands that just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean everybody around me can't like them. Y'all are fucked up if you think you're going to change me into y'all. It's not going to happen. Welcome, Grateful Life. Brown Eyed Girl, it's good to see you, dear. That's another friend that I've known from Twitter days. Waldo's World, Lenny Bo, it's good to see you both. Let's see. Enola Ray, one of the best artists. Please give them a follow if you haven't already. I featured them last week. They do amazing artwork. They have an amazing store that you can buy prints from. And I believe you said you did commissions, but if you don't, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to try to have better links because, like I said, I had 10 minutes for setup and I still don't have all my stuff loaded yet either. Hey, the House of Hannibal, dear. Marmaduke the Cat, always great to see you. I am planning to bring back the giveaways as soon as I can, too. A lot of you will get the more collectible version of Axiom because I made the print back in, I believe it was May when I did the order. It was such a big order that I'm still freaking waiting and I'm kind of annoyed. But that's what happens when you do independent press. It is what it is. Then I will try to get a box of the newer edition with the updated cover and the edits to give away, along with the second book. So there are big things coming. And unlike Foodie, y'all already know I keep my promises. I already did giveaways, and I make sure that if you win and you're overseas, you still get your shit. That's the difference between somebody who doesn't lie and somebody who knows I want to do this for my community. Hi, Trojan Whale. I love that name. That's her new name for her. Yep, I'm totally vertical shaming her. Hey, Edna B. Lurkin, big hugs, son. I just want people to understand I'm not your mama. I understand that everybody has something that they like about creators and stuff they don't like. I won't even tell you that the people I outright despise on here, not to watch them, because that shit is dumb. But there are people, oh, she associates with this, so she's got to be bad. Even though y'all play my clips on fucking Twitter. Make that shit make sense. Y'all are fine with me when I call out Chantal's bad behavior. Y'all can nod your head with it. But because of who I enjoy on here, who I actually outright like on here, unapologetically, I'm bad? At least let me give you a reason to be bad. But that's the difference between people who are actually in the hive mind versus somebody who just does what the fuck I want because I'm a grown person. I don't fucking understand. Why it's gotta be deeper than that? Hi, B Squared. Hey, Paisley Dreams. It's good to see you. She's disgusting. For real. The sticky. This is why I was getting fatigue from her. There's only so many times you can call that bitch disgusting. Welcome, Deb W., my birthday twin. Hey, Helen Zudahawk, Helene. It's good to see you all. B Squared, good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. My toggle is on violence simply because this was like several voices coming out of that Trojan Whale. Several people that can't get at me directly that use her as their mouthpiece. And y'all are fucked up because if you hadn't fucked up and stepped out of pocket, whether you came at me sideways or somebody's chat about shit I didn't say, because I'm a direct bitch. And if I don't like you, I would have told you I didn't like you. I liked you, and that's what made what you did so fucking out of pocket. So when you're watching me, and giving a commentary on that. Let me reiterate that for you. I started out liking you. I liked your name. I thought you were down with the Sisterhood of Witches. And because you came at me sideways over shit that I didn't even say about you directly, because if I didn't like you, I would have said it directly, I said, oh no, I can't have you crazy. I have enough of my own. And I blocked you. For the other one, y'all know how I feel about that person. Y'all know how I feel, and I try my best not to even make that person a focus. But like a gnat, keep knitting and knitting and knitting because they want that attention. And it's just tiring. Nobody wants to deal with y'all. Make your communities, have your fun, whether you're making fun of me or anybody else in Girl World, we don't care. And unlike you to say, oh, I don't care, like Chantal don't care, as she spent her lovely Thailand vacation, which we all know is just a visa run, talking about Girl World, and if Girl World crumbles, she'll still be, you have to do what you do. If Girl World crumbled today, if nobody wanted to watch my Girl World focused videos today, you know what? I'd still have my house. I'd still have my actual love and marriage. I'd still have 2 novels under my belt. I'd still have a high school graduate who's doing his college courses. Like, you try to body me with superficial shit, Chantal. And I can always clap you back with my actual, real, substantial life. This is your life. You have to be out of pocket and shit yourself more than once to get views and attention. Those of us with a home training, though, we ain't about that life. No, I would never embarrass myself or my family like that. And I have a fine line on what I'm willing to put of myself online. And I don't care about a little bit of embarrassment, like putting on my socks, because I know your friends are going to try to run with that shit. You should thank me for the present, idiots. But point blank, you're never going to see a dirty house. You're never going to see an unhappy family, because I keep my family happy, and they keep me happy in turn. You're going to see my beautiful land. You're going to see my books and my accomplishments. You're going to see my geek den. Because for me, real life always trumps my content. My content is just adjacent to my real life and the shit I'm doing. And that's the difference between somebody who's good because I actually have accomplishments and all of you fucking clout goblins who think that FFG owes you because they have bigger numbers and bigger communities. Yaba owes you because she had bigger communities and bigger numbers and still does. And yet you can't stand that her wife is doing well too on their own. There are several creators that I enjoy on here that I've never told anything about my channel because it wasn't about that. I'm not about advertising on people's channel if they're not comfortable with it or if they don't want to do it themselves. I don't want my watching them to feel transactional. That's me. I will always appreciate shout outs like House of Hannibal, who builds everybody he enjoys up. But I've never gone there and like, you have to shout me out, you're a bigger creator. That's crazy. And I shout out all people that I enjoy because that's just what I do. If I enjoy them, I feel maybe people who watch me might enjoy them. None of them have ever come to me and said, you're obligated to do this. And I don't want people afraid to reach out to me with their work. Hey, can you feature this? Sometimes I will, sometimes I can't. I just realized that it don't have to be transactional. It's called being a mature adult. Welcome, James Brightman. Welcome, Savage Vegas, baby. I just feel like too many people play these games. Oh, hell no, I hope I didn't miss you, dear. But I'm not about that life, and too many people don't get it because they're used to fucking people who are. Who get mad because you don't shout them out. Who think they deserve you to be nice to them when they're not nice people. They pretend to be the moral authority on here. Oh, you can't say this. Oh, you can't say that. They wait for a gotcha on the reactor so that they can fucking attack and swarm. And I'm sorry. I stand by what I say because I'm allowed to have my own fucking opinion. Everybody on this app should feel that way. Even if somebody corrects you, it's still your opinion to have. And that's the problem I have with this commentary space. There are too many people who want to tell people who to feel, how to act, who they can be, and they're not used to real ones. And that's why I don't fuck with the majority of the ones who do shit like that. And y'all know who you are, so I hope you feel targeted by it. Because I'm never going to sit in your chats trying to rile you up. I'm never going to even say your names loudly because apparently that gets y'all wet and y'all want to throw lawsuits. Oh, they said this directly about me. They said my name. They hurt my ends. Let me try to get her land. I don't fucking think so. Y'all ain't worth my energy. So you can go on supporting Chantal. Let her be your Trojan whale talking point because you'll never get at me directly. But what you're never going to do is siphon my energy more than this. On to you, Heffa. Since you wanted that smoke. Since you couldn't let bygones be bygones. Since you couldn't just let me have my break from you. Because a lot of people are feeling the fatty fatigue. As I listened to Frenchie's replay this morning while we were getting stuff done outside. I know that thing that you're so afraid of. I've realized that I'm not the only one. A lot of us creators started branching out to other talking points too. And I'm not knocking those who don't. Because I love. Tomorrow I'm going to try my Artist After D&D to sit in Smokey Steve's live. Because he takes notes. He doesn't really show her shit. And he just gives his opinions. And it's delightful. James Brightman, while he still does little tidbits on Foodie, also has moved on to another British lady that he's been covering that I'm catching up on. So many of us don't just focus on you, Chantal, but you want that. That's why you start shit. And you can say whatever the fuck you want about my exercise bike. Because I know you're just parroting your friends, allegedly. I can fit on it. And to the lovely person who super chatted that I need to send her my bike. I'm dead serious. She would break it. I'm not just trying to be mean, but I am being mean. It has a weight limit. It would fucking break. And I already did it in for 2 years on use on it so I could get down over 250 fucking pounds lost. Because need I remind you, I wasn't just a fat, which I'm not right now. I was a literal death fat. So come correct. Yes, I'm a fat bitch who talks about another fat bitch. But I was beyond where that fat bitch allegedly was, even though we got eyeballs, Heffa, like you like to copy. Don't colonize my vernacular. The whole point of this is I was in a worse position. I was where Ambi allegedly says she was. And I'm not there no more. And I don't ever want to be there again. And there's a fucking difference between myself and somebody like Chantal, who makes nothing but fucking excuses, is fucking jealous because I'm living the life I want to live, the life she maybe could have had if she put in effort in anything in her fucking life. But she refuses to because she's a lazy, selfish, narcissistic, awful person. And if you don't agree with that, don't agree. But the proof is in the fucking pudding, which she would eat all of. Fuck her. Thank you, Moto Goff. It's good to see you, dear. I just feel like so many people don't like honesty in this day and age. And for me, I like honest people. You don't like me, don't like me. I'm okay with that. But I don't like these people that will smile in my face one moment, talk mad shit, and think that I don't see it. I just don't care about it on that level. I just know I can't fuck with you. I just know I won't be shouting your shit out. Because you're easily swayed by, oh, she likes the support group, so I can't get with her. Because I'm trying to raise my status in GorlWorld. Or be GorlWorld adjacent and get the views. Y'all are so fucking wishy-washy in this space. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of you. Because once you show me that you can be swayed by somebody else's opinion on me and not form your own, I don't need you around me. I don't want you around me. Keep sucking the ass of somebody who's going to use and dump you, though. Have fun with that. Hey, Sassy Mama, Alien Holly. Let me see. I think I missed another name in here while y'all were all coming in. Kathy with a kick and K, dear. I'm just saying, these people don't like Real One Energy, and it's clear. They want to run anybody who develops communities, have fun on here, because they're a bunch of misery pits. And when they can't do what we do, hey, Goose Chuck and Blondie, good to see you, they lash out. This is why I don't react to the reactors like that. I will take their content on the Heffa. And a lot of them don't mind because I don't use all their stuff. I shout them out properly. I make sure if you're not subscribed to tell y'all, please subscribe to them because they worked hard on it. I'm not here to critique other people who do what I do because I don't watch them that deeply. I don't normally have critiques for other reactors like that. And if I don't like what they do, I leave them alone. But there's a difference between actually having maturity and being a fucked up person like some of y'all are. Hi, Yellow Moon. But we're going to get started. Hi, SH. Good to see you, dear. We're going to get started with some 31 frames because I want to get through some of these videos. I just had to get that shit out of my system because the bitch couldn't let me alone. I was just going to make this about triumphs this Saturday. I wanted to feature content creators who are either starting their journey, on their journey, doing the thing to get healthy again. And this bitch could not leave well enough alone. Hey, Jason X. Hi, Emotional Support Muffin. We have too many people trying to get you into trouble, Chantal. And you're so fucking dumb that you fall for it. All the time. Because you need friends. Because you can't make real friends. Because you would never take real pushback. But we're going to get fired up with some 31 frames. We're going to get through as many of these as we can. Because I want to get to the highlights. So I might drop one of the Samonella Academies. But we'll get through most of this, y'all. Let's fire up some 31 frames. Make this bigger. Wait a minute. I thought I hit like on there. Let's get the like. And please, if you haven't subscribed to her yet, give her a subscribe. She is really a hard-working editor.
Hello guys, good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is.
And you'll get there, Alien Holly. It just takes time. I'm slow going this because I want the weight to stay off.
Yeah, hijab, whatever. I need a fabric shaver.
And you need a lot of fabric shaver. One of the things that I see circling around that they think is going to bother me is down there trying to compare me to Charlie Gold, who has done the thing, has an amazing community in her own channel, and who I didn't really know that deeply until I got research about Chantal, calling her Charlie Cold, and some of these other creators who I don't fuck with going after her. Like, mad because they were jealous of her stuff. But one of the things, one of her stupid friends, I'm going to call them your friends, you call them your friends, said was, we don't need Kalari because she's not there yet. I know I'm not there yet. I'm showing people what it takes to get there, bitches. I'm not afraid to show people what I'm going through. There's a difference. And to say to not creators who go away because they need to protect their peace from these jackals who are jealous, constantly on them, and coming back and saying, look at me now. But I don't do things that way. Because I'm not going to let you run me off here. I'm not going to let you destroy my peace to the point where I can't show people at every step where I'm going with this. Stay mad, bitches.
I'm just going to talk about Allah coming here. So he will actually, in the end, we've decided that there's just no point at this point of him coming.
He was never coming. We all know it. We all know it. And congrats, Brown Eye Girl. I'm telling you, slow, steady progress will always beat rapid weight loss because anytime I did rapid weight loss, I gained it back. It's not worth it to me. I completely changed a lot of stuff. I'm active. I like being able to talk to you guys and not being out of breath. I like being able to fucking walk and not being, hey, Patty girl, it's good to see you. I still have that bracelet you sent me too, honey. The thing is, I feel like with Chantal and her friends, because they think everybody's like Chantal. She's a template for fat women on the internet, that me showing that it's not, they're mocking me, is going to chase me off here. I don't fucking think so. I told y'all the Fit Bongs will be back on Sunday. They will. Because apparently I got a fan club now who wants to watch me on my squeaky bike. Even if you think you're making fun of me, I'm still bettering myself, bitches.
So if we rewind a bit, full story is that he was supposed to meet me here after dealing with...
Sorry, I gotta speed her up. She's so fucking boring.
In Kuwait, and it's just developed into something else and taking more time than we thought. So by the time he gets to come here, it's just, there's not going to be much time left for him to enjoy the vacation himself. So in essence, for, you know, it to be worthwhile for him to come, we would have to...
Didn't he tell your bestie that you were going to be there for 90 days? So if you're even halfway through the alleged 60 days, he still had time. He knows you're inept. You almost lost your passport. You left your key in the hotel room. You waddled your way to 7-Eleven so much that you got out of breath. You've eaten yourself to a point where walking literally hurts you. If your husband loved you, There would not be a business scenario or personal scenario unless it's something very serious when it involving the death of a relative where they couldn't come out to be there for you. So stop fucking lying. I don't know who you think you're lying to, but we all can see that that man is enjoying his time away from you yet again.
You actually extend the stay. So I told Salah,
but I thought you could. You were living large, not just body size.
Of my ticket, my return date, it will be 100% doing it for you only, because at that point I'll be over Bangkok if I'm 100% truthful. I didn't do much on this trip. I know I didn't.
There are other places in Thailand you could have probably gone if you had planned this properly. You didn't have to stay in Bangkok. But you're so fucking dumb that you could have marketed this as, this is my life, I'm unapologetic, yes I have to do visa runs because we're still trying to get our shit together so that we can be proper Kuwaiti citizens, but now you're dangling Canada over that man's head so that he doesn't leave you, because we all started surmising, and I know it's just speculation at this point, if you do get back to Kuwait, he might not be there because the money isn't good. You've even said, I don't make a lot of money anymore. So I don't understand how people are saying that I paid for him. You're still making enough that his bitch ass can utilize. That's why he's in your chat talking about, I need to be on there with you while you're ordering stuff. You think that controlling shit is love and that's sad for you? But you also have a man who called you, what was the term? Because it just wilded me out. The Waddle Waddle was already funny enough. But what did he call her, chat? Hi, Team Psych War. Hi, Donna's Crafty Creations. Beatles, it's good to see you all. He literally called you a freak of nature. That was it. A fucking freak of nature. This is your loving husband. And you think that's your love language? It's always cute until you leave him and then, oh, you see how abusive he was to me in the chat, y'all. You don't get to be a victim this time. Because all of us have an archive that you were literally defending all his degeneracy. Ridiculous.
Getting so sick. And if I'm honest, traveling alone to Bangkok is not really enjoyable for me. Probably because of the memories that I had built with my first trip here, which was my first trip.
Bullshit. It's not enjoyable because you don't got that servant man waiting on you hand and hoof. And on top of that, you're inept. Everything I've seen from your Thailand start to now where you are, binging on a bed or sofa or wherever the fuck you're still positioning while you eat, you have shown that you cannot handle life by yourself. You need a caretaker. And that's sad for you because a lot of us don't want that life. That's why we're working on our health.
My maiden voyage to Thailand.
You're built like a ship, so I'm not shocked you said
we had such a good
shit.
time, and doing things without him just kind of seems blah. But I believe that I'm on the mend from this mystery illness that I've developed from traveling here.
Probably the Rona.
For the remainder of time that I have here alone, I really do want to push myself to do some things that I do want to do. There are some attractions and some things I do want to see, but overall, in the end, it's just going to be me. And I think Salah, decided to just leave it. Excuse me, because he knows extending the trip. I think he's still kind of doing it for me, not for himself. I think he really wanted to come and get away from the Kuwait heat and just have some fun and go to travel on vacation and stuff. And I feel like he's decided against coming after all, more for me because he knows how over it I am and I will be by then, and to extend it more time. Honestly, guys, mostly what I'm really homesick about, besides Salah, obviously, but my pets. I don't know, that's traveling for a long time, a month is long.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you because Julia is not spayed. She doesn't have a shot. We heard that cat screaming before you left because you thought her going into heat was something that wasn't a big deal. You're fucking defiant. You did the same thing with BBJ and you keep bringing her up because you think that you have some kind of gotcha because Frenchie, who doesn't fucking live with the cat, isn't showing the cat, and there's a no-win scenario. Even if Frenchie did have the cat, which she said she doesn't, and then she was showing her, oh, she's exploiting the cat for views. So fuck you and that narrative and anybody who rolls with it. She saved the cat. I'm leaving it at the cat. Thank you for the lurk, Solomon Isle. I'm fucking tired of hearing about BBJ in that context. Because you did not love that cat. You were willing to murder her for this man who wants to poop and grape fucking people with the cross in their Bible. You always pick men over yourself and those you claim to care about. You don't know what love is because you clearly don't love yourself because you're poisoning yourself to damn death. Stop this. Heffa, get help because you need it. Thank you so much. Welcome, Madame Madukes. Thank you for the super chat. Let me read this out. Hello, family. Recently visited and put on 2 kilos, but I will fight on to reach my goals as you do. Foodie Beauty will never put in the work. She is so lazy. True. And it's like I said, that's the real thing. Hey, Cherry Berry, about weight in general. That's why I don't jump on scales all the time. I go to my doctors and weigh in because I like that feeling when I go to the doctors that I know I've lost the weight and I can visibly see it on a bariatric scale, which I still feel more comfortable. Yes, I am low enough to use my own scale. I don't want to get obsessed about it. I want to keep doing what I'm doing and not get in my headspace about, oh, I didn't drop as much as I thought I should have this week. I like feeling better, fully. And you could never, Chantal. And it's clear. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Kathy with a kick and K. Thank you again, Madam Adukes. And thank you. My mods are the best. They really are. And I feel like the reason why it irks me so much when people say stuff like Chantal about how they love their pets, but they don't plan properly. She lied about them having a pet sitter, but oh, now Salah can take care of them. Stop fucking lying. This is shit I taught my kid. Shit I was taught as a kid. When you lie so much, even when you want people to believe what you say, because you put so much lies out there, we're not gonna believe you. You lie about the stupidest shit. So when you're trying to tell the truth about serious stuff, nobody believes you anymore because you're known as a chronic liar with liabetes. The truth will literally set you free for most people, but we can't have it that way for you because you believe in your illusion so much that you'll lie to keep that illusion going. You're a fucking liar, and it's annoying. You could never bring real one energy. You can't just come fucking correct because you're embarrassed and you hate yourself in your life. And I would feel a little bit of sympathy for you, even though it's like a light switch for me, the sympathy, empathy thing. I'm not an empathetic person. I'm just honest enough to say I'm not. But I could feel sorry for your plight if it wasn't you, bitch. Because I can see how delusional you are. How trapped you've made yourself in both your body, your mentality, and this fake sham of a fucking relationship of yours. That you can't let go. And then you can't just embrace the fact that you are literally the circus carnival clown that we all watch to feel better about ourselves and push the fucking plate away. Point blank.
Long time to be away from your pets, and I did it before, and I just all the time was like wishing I could see my pets, and I really miss them. I have irritation on my face from my stupid collagen lip gloss. But anyway, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, I knew it.
You have irritation on your face because you don't wash your face. You're an unhygienic bitch who learned at 40 that maybe I should wash my hands before I have meals and while going out and touching everything. You're a fucking walking petri dish. And not only that, who cares what a lot of people? You said you're unbothered. You don't care what a lot of people. And then you got people who are defending you. Well, she can't take that kind of critique on it. I grew up black in America. A short, black, fat woman in America. So maybe I can take people dissing me or trying to because they're lame at it. Not to heart because it is what it is. I'm not for everybody. I don't expect everybody to enjoy my beards at all. I'm not out there like that. But what you're not going to do is say, oh, she's not unbothered when she clearly is, when all she does in her lives is talk about us. And then in the other breath say, well, you can't understand the amount of hate and criticism she gets. I'm a literal writer. You get hate and criticism for what you put out there, dum-dums. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jan's views. Imagine what she could have done with the YouTube money she earned. She could have set herself up for life. Exactly. Investing. Making herself healthier, putting out actual travel vlogs, or even if she wanted to do this shit with Salah, he might have showed you more interest. He might have wanted to actually touch you, not tapping your face like this, or pinching your cheeks, or side hugging you like fucking grandma. I don't even understand why you don't understand why this is fucking clownery for us, because you put it on the internet. And because you put it on the internet, it's fair use for us to critique it. Just like it's fair use for all your little gaggle of clowns to critique my shit. I can't stop it. I just refuse to let y'all shake my peace so much that I can't clown on the fact that this is all yous have too. So, whatever. You are just like Chantal. All of yous deserve each other. But I will sit with those who actually have fun, build their communities, make it light, make it funny, and then go on and do their real life stuff. They ain't sitting at their computer waiting for somebody to talk about them. They're not sitting in other people's chat ready to argue with them. They're not going on social media trying to start fucking fights, because it's called having a life and being an adult. And some of y'all have shown that, just like Chantal, in your 30s and 40s, that you just can't handle real life. That's sad for you. Let's watch a little bit more before we move on, because I really want to get to the more positive aspects. Thank you so much, Debbie's World, for the super chat. Hugs to you too, dear. And see, I appreciate this community. You are my bonnet bunch, and I just want to have fun. Even if I'm dragging people, even if my toggle's on violence, because that is the energy I want to bring to this. Yes, I can get ratchet at times, but I can also have fun. And I feel like there's a difference between you and me. This isn't a therapy session for my community. I don't need y'all to be here, but I appreciate y'all being here. You aren't keeping me company, because quite frankly, I'm going to get back outside later on. I know that's weird to you, Chantal. Outside's scary. But for those of us who have a life, this isn't our only life. I'm sorry, not sorry. And my only caveat with GorlWorld right now is there's so many of you. I'm trying to do replays now. I can't be in everybody's chat because I got shit going on.
I'm not even going to address these people because how you can see the future, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. He was supposed to come, but it's just not going to work out because of the length of time everything is taking. And that part I can't share with you. There's some things that have to stay private.
Yeah, enough of that. We know why he has to stay private, you dum-dum. It's because his paperwork probably didn't go through, or maybe he just didn't want to go with you. I'm going to go with that. He just didn't want to go with you. Because this is his vacation. Not having to feed you, deal with your temper tantrums, and see how inept and embarrassing you are in other countries. Sawadika. Hi, Trailer Park Trophy Wife. Good to see you, dear. Good to see you, Cassandra Chihuahua Mama. She really does. I'm going to go touch grass. She needs to touch grass and not them poor koi fish that can't get away from her nasty hands. But we got Piggy here. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, but I'm pretty sure that I hate light to show you why I had so much fatigue. What am I supposed to cover with shit like this? What am I supposed to make out of this that a lot more people have already done?
Hi.
It really is. Look at this. That's her dinner. Popcorn is a snack. It's a good fiber snack, but it ain't dinner. That's the chewing sounds for me, y'all. That's why I don't fucking do mukbangs. I don't like mukbangs. But on top of that, she has no excuse. My husband last week was in a hotel up north for a conference, and he didn't want to eat out all the time because he's used to home cooking now. He asked me to guide him on cooking steaks and other stuff. He bought an electric skillet. He went shopping while on the phone with me. I guided him over the phone with what he needed to do, and he was cooking for himself each night. If you know you're going to be, and that was just for a week. If you knew you were going to be in the hotel for over a month, and you didn't plan right and get the proper utensils to make yourself a meal when you're tired of ordering out, but we know you're never tired of ordering out, Chantal. You would do what you got to do. But you make me sick. Because you're broke, you're embarrassing, and this Thailand staycation that you're making it, because you stay your ass in the hotel 90% of the time, with 10% of the time you waddle in and touch shit in a mall, which, thanks to Sam's Cooks, a lot of us learned that malls in Thailand are a very interactive experience with different parts. Some have movies and aquariums and even museums in them. But you didn't get to see that through this heifer's fucking herper-lerping through Thailand. All we get to see is what she eats. I hope that'll be the title of your book, too, because that's all you seem to care about. What I can eat. Welcome, Cherry Berry, honey. I feel it's crazy that she thinks that this is what people want to see. Constantly. No home training. Chewing like a fucking animal.
My husband's almost nice with other women? Yeah, sure.
I mean, he couldn't wait to slide in his Kybella's DMs, and from the counter video that she gave about that shit, she had to block him to stop him. So maybe you should be a little bit more worried there, Stay Puft Marshmallow Woman. Oh my god, disgusting.
What kind of dog would I get? I'd probably rescue a dog. I am kind of traditional. Like
you don't need dogs in your life. Dogs can sense evil, just like cats can sense evil. But I need to counter something that she said about if a pet is abused, they wouldn't come up to you and cuddle you. Shows that you've never rescued a pet. Some of them pets put up with the worst of people because they love them, because they feel that that's their protector. So your little idea that, well, Julia wouldn't come up to me if I did her harm is such fuck shit. I can't believe it. I don't exploit my cats like that. I let them do their own thing on the land or in the house when they feel like being in the house, because they are a part of the family. But their affection, whether they show it or not, isn't just coming up and letting you hold them until they smell your rank ass breath and want to jump down from you. It is the fact that they can feel safe in your home, on your land, and not want to run away that shows that they're happy with their family or their pack as they see you. You don't need to bring a dog in your life. You're evil.
Like, I knew
hey, Amber R, it's good to see you, dear.
Because I knew
we definitely need the Ghostbusters. Double stream on this heifer.
Just things that are normal, like, you know, taking care of your home, your husband. We order takeout a lot, yeah.
So is that taking care of your husband then? When you order takeout, sounds like the restaurants are taking care of your husband. We've seen your house in different stages of both filth and clean. Which I'm starting to believe that Salah did that because he was tired of you embarrassing him on video. We don't have real stuff of you clean except those few dishwashing videos that showed us you don't even know how to properly wash dishes. You are annoying, Chantal. You want my life so badly, but you can't come correct to say that. I told you that my husband is so used to having home cooking that after the first day in the hotel, he was like, no, I'm going to get a skillet. I'm going to try to cook my own meals because I miss your cooking. Your man can't do shit like that because you lie all the time about the dynamics of your relationship. You said you're going to get a routine. That sounds fucking familiar. What's your routine going to be like, miss? I can sleep between 8 to 14 hours. I get up at 7:30 every morning to take care of my house and myself. By 11 p.m., 11 a.m., whether I'm listening to her still, I put Yaba in my earbuds, and I go get my ass on the bike so I can get some exercise in before I head out to do stuff on my property. Point blank, Chantal. Even on days where I'm not feeling it, I just want to get my exercise on, stay in, and start writing stuff, I do more for myself, my career, and my family than you ever could. They get their 3 squares. I bake in the fall and winter season. I do what I got to do to take care of me and mine. And you will never see a video with a dirty floor, with mess all over the place. You will see a house that is comfortably lived in and clean. Because I don't lie about my stuff. And I don't have to tell people it. It's in my comment section. Look at them floors. Because I'm on it. Making sure that the pet hair and sometimes human hair, because me and my son especially have natural hair. So styling it sometimes with my teenager, he'll get clumps in his afro that he's combed out and just like drop it. It drives me nuts, but he's a teen still, so I'm working with him on that. But keeping my house clean is my personality. I don't like being in a fucked up space. It messes with my head. I'm sorry, not sorry.
More. Stop trolling. I do need to cook a lot more. How do I improve his life? Well, I can't speak for him, but from what he's told me before.
Salah used to live in a single dorm room. Now he has a 2-bedroom by the beach. Also, how many cars have they upgraded? 3 or 4?
Exactly. But we're not allowed to call him a bar bitch.
He's not allowed to live without me. He cannot.
You mean he can't live without your money?
Exactly. I can't listen to chewing no more, y'all. Please watch Piggy. Honestly, she makes my head itch, and not in a good way. I just get annoyed with the fact that people get mad that we call out the shit that she puts online, the lies and delusions that you put online, Chantal. And this is all the time and energy you deserve each week. You don't deserve, from me personally, a whole bunch of time because you're not changing. You're not doing anything fun. You don't do anything interesting. I would love to do a live where you're out and about and actually give you props for trying that, but you make it so hard to enjoy. Because mostly it devolves back to you eating food. You're struggling to just walk and breathe, and I don't want to make fun of that all the time. I feel that you need an oxygen tank. I said it the last Saturday Bonnet Live, or was it Friday Bonnet? I lost track of that. It's getting scary, your health. So instead of bullying you for 2 hours, which I could more than likely do, I just say your Thailand thing was not it. I hope that when you get back to Kuwait, it's not to an empty apartment, but I'll laugh my ass off if it does happen that way. But it's your delusion, Heffa. We don't got to feed into it. Let's move on to something fun. One moment, y'all. Thank you so much, Beatles, for the super chat. She's jealous of anyone who adults and gets things done. You live rent-free in her head. This is a visa run, and she didn't have enough money for her 2 tickets. Exactly. Agreed. And she gets mad when we point out the truth, but the truth will set you free, Heffa. You're broke. You make money on YouTube still, but you're still broke. And the whole reason why you're struggling is because you're trying to keep a man who is only into you because you give him a better life. And no matter how much you want the delusion that, no, he's got it, he's taking care of me, we've all seen the proof that he's in your chat more than he needs to be. He's controlling your money, and that you think that that's love because you don't know what real love is. And I would feel sad if it was anybody but you. Now let's get to some fun before I start highlighting people with some Samonella Academy. Diogenes. It's a history lesson for y'all. Because this person from Greek times was the kind of person that, let me get this down, I tapped the wrong thing. Like Chantal was not into hygiene, let's just say. So we're going to get this fired up, and then we're going to get to the people who legitimately, I feel, are doing the thing, or at least trying to do the thing. Because I want to highlight more people like this. And while I'm getting my links together, we'll watch this 4-minute Samonella video and get to laugh at the Diogenes stuff.
Hey kids, time for another hot steamy load of knowledge dripping down your neck and chest. Today, we're gonna talk about the greatest mind to ever live. Nope, not him. Nope. Keep trying. Who I'm really referring to is the ancient Greek philosopher known as Diogenes of Sinope. Diogenes followed the school of thought known as cynicism. Far from the yelling at CNN, sitting down during the pledge kind of cynicism we know today, cynic philosophy centers around the rejection of conventional desires in favor of a simple, moderate lifestyle. But while many philosophers made a virtue out of self-discipline, Diogenes took all that to a whole new level. He was the most down-to-earth guy out there. Literally, he lived on the ground, in a big tub in the marketplace where he'd beg for a living. For a while, his only possession was a wooden bowl, until one day he saw a child drinking out of his hands, and he was like, what do I need this shit for? Now, though his way of life and perspective was unique enough, it's the way Diogenes showed it that really set him apart from the rest. When someone today wants to go against society, they dye their hair blue and make a blog post about how there aren't any obese women of color in Super Smash Bros. On the other hand, when Diogenes has something to say, he just jerks off in public. Takes a dump in the amphitheater, pisses on passerby, whatever. The way he saw it, he was just performing much needed bodily functions while also protesting the superficiality of the civilization around him. Keep in mind, though he was an unwashed, publicly defecating homeless man, that's not all he was. His wit was easily on par with his philosophical contemporaries, and his lack of inhibition meant that everyone knew it. For example, here's an often pondered question of the day. How do you define a human in the simplest of terms possible? Plato decided to tackle this question, and he came up with featherless biped. And in the ancient Greek world, they didn't have any kangaroos or gibbons or nothing, so people were the only things around that both walked on 2 legs and didn't have feathers. Plato thought he was real clever with that one. Diogenes, on the other hand, he wasn't having any of it. So he said, alright, you pompous prick, I'll give you a featherless biped. So, in reality, we do not learn, and what we call learning is only a process of recollection. Oh goddammit, not you again. What's up, fuckers? Hey, check out this person I found. Isn't it such a human? Look at him, wow. What a guy. Anyway.
Greek culture, especially Greek academic culture, was wild. The stories that I learned studying ancient history and stuff, this is why I like Samonella Academy, because he literally brings the levity while showing how fucking crazy shit was back in the day.
Love to stay in
Hi,
chat, but I saw some
Omni.
trash
Yes, it
outside
does,
that looked
doesn't
delicious.
it?
Smell you later, deliberator. Yes, my student. Yeah, what the fuck? Here's another anecdote. Macedonian King Alexander was a big fan of Diogenes, so he decided to pay him a visit. And he said, hey man,
Lord.
big fan. If there's any favor I can do for you, anything at all, just let me know. I'll make it happen. Now, to put this into perspective, this is Alexander we're talking about.
Alexander
the guy who
the
had his
Great.
cousin straight up assassinated so he could take the throne. The guy who would later go on to conquer the majority of the civilized world. And you
Yep.
know what Diogenes says? He goes, yeah, you can do me a favor. Move over, you're in my light. Wow, I'm not even mad. You really are just a legend. Diogenes lived up to the ripe old age of 89. I don't know if that's a
Wow.
testament to his lifestyle or if he just got lucky, but either way, if there is a god, he definitely has a sense of humor. The exact cause of Diogenes' death varies depending on which source you look at. Some say he died from an infected dog bite. Others say it was from eating raw octopus.
Oh
my
my God.
favorite theory is that one day he just got tired of living, and he just held his breath till he died. He left behind instructions on what to do with his body after he passed. Now, when people think of special post-mortem instructions like these, they usually think, scatter my ashes at 6:53 a.m. off the western face of Mount Rainier using my grandfather's favorite ladle. None of that with Diogenes. He kept it simple. In the words of Danny DeVito,
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
specifically, he wanted his body tossed into the wild so animals could feast on him,
I
thereby
love
giving
It's Always
back to
Sunny
the
in
earth the little he
Philadelphia.
took from it.
Hey,
So
Canby,
kids,
hi,
moral of
Donna's
the story,
Crafty
don't judge a
Hands.
book by its cover. The man who appears to be nothing more than a shit-smeared babbling vagrant could actually be the wisest man you'll ever meet. Or he could really just be a raving fucking lunatic. Bring a knife, just in case. Anyway, till next time, I'm Samonella, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, Samonella. Oh my goodness. I don't think Chantal's making it to 89 at all because she's definitely living the unhealthy life. But when I watched Samonella, there were so many historical figures that you could literally link Chantal to. It's funny. Hi, Rose Thorne Reacts Dear. I gotta get caught up on some of your tarot reads too. Amazing channels, y'all. Tessa, good to see you. She really is. It's getting so much harder to devote all my time and energy to even calling out her stuff because she doesn't change. There's no switch up. It's the same thing. Eating, raging, miserable, half-assed attempts at life, and then talking shit about those of us who are doing the thing out of jealousy. Nobody wants your life, Chantal. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but nobody wants your life. But there are people who do have a life that not only do I prop up, but I am proud of because they're doing the thing. And we're going to start highlighting some of the creators that I have seen on this space and I am fortunate enough to know and interact with. And James, I'm sorry I missed your morning thing, but we were outside doing greenhouse stuff. But this is James Brightman, somebody who, like me, knows what life at 500 pounds and plus, and has done the thing, and is in the 190s now. So please give him props for that because he is doing the thing. I seen this the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, he looks amazing. So we're going to play this video.
Okay, so I want your opinions on this.
I love the cardigan.
This is a 2XL cardigan from Primark, and these jeans, don't know if you can see there, but these are a 40-inch waist jeans.
You go, James. This is freaking amazing, man.
It feels so weird saying that. And they fit perfectly.
Yep.
And yeah.
You've done such amazing work. For real.
In these, like, pretty much perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you know, they're going to be a bit tight because I'm trying out these smaller sizes, you know.
Same. They'll be snug, but eventually it'll get loose.
Yeah.
And it looks good on you, for real.
I think I look pretty good, actually.
You do!
Fabulous, darling. Oh, I can't tell you
He did the thing, and he's still doing the thing. He changed his life.
Sentence to describe how I'm feeling right now, because
you should feel happy and just know you're doing the thing, and so many of us support you.
I look great.
You do.
And it's just it's just the best feeling in the world.
It is. You feel lighter.
To feel like this, and it's fabulous.
It is.
I did buy a couple of belts to go with these jeans, and I'll obviously have to wear those eventually. But I'm looking good.
I hope you're feeling
feeling
good.
better.
Yeah.
But that's by the by.
It's a balance.
That's this. And I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend.
We are, and same at you.
Bye.
He is such a sweet man, for real. And he and his partner also are together on a gaming channel. I know that his partner mods for him as well. They are a lovely couple, and it's fun when I can sit in. But even if you aren't that into gaming, they have lovely chats in there in the chat. And James, when he's not, doing his thing in Final Fantasy, will stop and talk with you. There's so many amazing creators out there doing the thing. But I want you to see the journey he went through, too. Because this is James, his short that he did. Yep. And that's a real one. Welcome, Tam22. I feel like people think I'm only getting on Chantal because you're a fat chick and you're mad. And it's like, no, I'm a fat chick who's doing the thing and realizes she could have done the thing if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to, and she wants to throw shade at those of us who are doing the thing. And once again, Heffa, it's not a competition, because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing for my life, my health, and my family. I don't need your stamp of approval. I don't care if you like it or do like it. You're a bitch. So, yeah, I would never go to you for your approval on my weight loss. But for you to say that it's slow, when you don't have any, you're just gaining? When you literally are bragging about, they said the dress was a 63 or a 60, but I know I can get into a 58, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to leave that alone, bitch. You got that ugly-ass dress on. It looks like a literal fucking circus tent. But you want to come at me? Because when I sit on the recumbent bike, because I can't hide the fact that when I was 500 pounds, I had a big-ass stomach, and that, because I won't get the skin surgery, the shit pushes up. The fact of the matter is, I know where I've been, and I know where I'm going, and I know where I've lost. So no matter what you or your best friends want to say about me, y'all will never take my good. Ever. But we have this young lady that I'm going to introduce y'all real quick. I don't know how much of her I'm going to cover yet, because she is kind of new. Her name is Sam. She's a mom, and she is starting to try to change her life. And I want people to understand that this comes at every step. And we should be encouraging to those who want to do the thing versus liars like Chantal.
Official YouTube video. I've decided to start this
clean house too, y'all. With kids. Funny how that works. Bit Bob, hi, honey.
This new journey I've decided to start with today. Let me start off by saying my name is Samantha. I am 30 years old. I'll be 31 in December. I have 2 daughters, a 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old.
That's such a good part. Pause you for a moment, Sam. What Amber and Chantal don't get is they're not hated because they're fat. We hate their personalities and behaviors. We celebrate people's successes and their journeys. And I'm living proof of that. In spite what she and people who are adjacent to her think, I get a lot of positive support because I don't put that fake shit on there. You're never going to see me eating massive amounts of food because I don't do that. I can't do that. I'm not willing to pop my fucking stomach to fucking mukbang. It's disgusting to me. Hi, brioche dear. I think what they portray as we're picking on Chantal only because of her fatness, when she's a liar, she's a manipulator, she's abused animals, which, I don't care if the 4,000 in her chat believe that. They're all brainless zombies. But you sit in there and you watch us. And we know you do. We've busted you. You got busted getting a freaking free membership to Shamrocks, even though you claim you don't sit and you don't watch the tea and stuff. You're fucking lying, Chantal. You watch all of us. And no matter who you want to blame this time for going off on me, you copy my vernacular. You copy all the shit that I say about routine, taking care of my house and my family. Only I don't just talk that shit. I'm about that life. And get it right. Because while I can speak proper English when I need to, I am still about that life, you stupid idiot.
Starting a new journey of fitness and eating healthier.
And exactly, Pix. Just because you can put something on does not mean it fits. I can get a size small on my body, but why be comfortable in... Yeah. But it's like I said, my goal when I buy smaller is to eventually get into it. When Smokey Stephen Mark gave me this shirt, there was no way. It was last year before the health scare too. There was no way I could wear this shirt comfortably and feel comfortable in it. And I could be real about that. I was still way too big. But now it fits. And it's nice to be able to prop their show up. Chantal, this is what I would have told you if you wasn't such a fucking bitch. This is exactly what I would have said to you. Hey, don't give up. It's tough right now. But keep it pushing because you could get to that point where you can literally wear an XL. And it might be snug, but you can get into an XL. I'm literally sitting in a fucking XL now, y'all. Do you realize, and I don't want to start waterworks. I already did that at the doctor's office when I got under 300 pounds. And I know I'm not at my goal weight yet. But you realize what it feels like when you went from needing a little 5X to being able to wear smaller sizes. It's like James said. It's mind-blowing, but it's also humbling. Because you know where you were, you know what you're doing is fucking paying off. You want to talk about non-scale victories? How much more non-scale victory can you get than being able to get into a fucking smaller size that you knew last year? No fucking way. No way. Only I'm honest with people that it was like that. That's why I say, y'all can't handle real one energy. And it shows. But I don't want to bring this negativity on to Sam because I want to encourage her. I think she's going to do the thing. I believe that she's serious about this. She's 30 years old. She's 3 years younger than Amber. She realized she's got to take her life back. And a lot of us get like that, especially when we have goals and we have family. We don't want to lose our lives. I've had cousins who at my age was the size that I used to be at. And they didn't make it. And they have kids that are orphaned now. I didn't want to do that to kiddo. I don't want to do that to my husband. So I'm doing the thing that I need to do to stay here. All fired up and ratchet as I need to be.
I started and was very much into the gym scene, and I was better at being healthy way back in the day before I had kids. Unfortunately, I've let myself go.
And that happens as moms, you know. Our bodies are going to stretch out anyway. But congratulations, Cherry Berry, on that. And it's like I said, that's another thing I love about this community. And that's why I said Chantal's full of shit. I have so many people who have told me, hey, Tin, I've lost this much weight. Or, hey, Tin, I was struggling before, but now I get out and walk a bit more. Or I get on a bike now. Or I'm doing stuff for my health. There's no shame in fat people in this community the way people try to portray us. We're just saying that their antics are ridiculous for fat people and y'all are embarrassing us. But on top of that, there are plenty of people in our communities that are fat themselves that are taking the steps because they finally see somebody who isn't just on the cycle talking about, I'm going to put my health serious, guys, but I got to chase this person. I got to be in a relationship with this person. And that's my main priority. So I'm going to put the health stuff to the side. I'm going to step on the scale, guys. When I lose weight, I'm doing the thing. But when I gain it, it's water weight. I'm going to lose weight, guys. But I'm going to watch me eat a massive fucking amount of food. Not change my health, my attitude, or anything else. And then you don't want nobody coming for you. Then it's like, I never said I was a weight loss channel. I'm not. No, I can't be a weight loss channel. Because I've got all these self-diagnosed issues. And it's like, so I say, while I do other commentary along with the fitness stuff now, I am not a direct guide. If I can inspire more people to be active along with their weight loss, great. But I'm not trying to be your only guide. I can't tell you what works for you. I found what works for me. I listen to my doctors. I'm doing what I need to do. There is a difference between somebody who understands that people have lost weight on keto. People have lost weight on the jab. Some people refuse to get any kind of bariatric surgery. Everybody has to find what works for them in regards to their health. And the problem we have with people like you, Foodie, and your bestie, sometimes ALR, is that you aren't putting your health first, but you want ass pats and head pats and ass slaps for bare fucking minimum when we are watching you throw away your lives for an addiction that you refuse to get help for. I'm just telling y'all, it aggravates me because so many people are like, well, how dare you come at her? I think I'm more than qualified to come at both of them because of what I've went through and what I'm going through. But it ain't about qualifying because they put their shit online and people are allowed to have opinions about it. Just like I put my shit online and some of you have opinions about it. But y'all just want everybody upset at you. And you already got Chantal for that. Rile her ass up.
Struggles with gaining and gaining and gaining. I also have PCOS. That does not help. But I am starting this new journey to get that under control on top of everything else. Working on getting towards better mental health statuses. Sometimes I struggle with stress and anxiety.
And this is real.
A lot of
this is what I want people to see about starting it and understanding that you're not alone.
Time with not being last minute with stuff. So we're working on that too. And I'm just hoping that if I see this and I watch it back and I have it out there, I can kind of look back and watch my progress. It's a lot better than I feel like just writing everything down and keeping it in a notebook. I'm excited. And I'm hoping maybe in this whole process, I'll meet people, find people who are in the same stages of life, find people who are trying to do the same things, have the same outcomes.
And you will.
Even maybe motivate people. Who knows? Yeah, that's a little bit about me. I live in Arizona. So that's probably it. That's all I've got. So if you are watching, thank you for watching. And subscribe if you want to keep watching. Bye.
Bye-bye, Sam. And it's like I said, she is not the only one. I try my hardest to watch so many people in the sphere and beyond. And one of the things I say about GorlWorld is we are a tapestry of different people. And one of the people who, she doesn't advertise her channel. I've interacted with her in people's chat. But I found you, girl, and I hope you don't mind that I show people that I like. Hey, ballerina, it's good to see you, dear. But this is Diary of a Recovering Fatty. I know a lot of us know her.
I wanted to wish everyone a happy Friday the 13th. That's
just something
girl. I do. I prefer to think of good luck today instead of bad luck. And also, I forgot to do this for all of us. Well, it's more for me than the rest of you, but...
Exactly. I'm working on my arms, too.
I'm seeing some definition again still. But, holy shit. That... Like... I think my arms are... From the looks of it, it's like nearing half the size.
Yeah.
So... I think. I don't know.
I think so too.
Once again,
trust me.
Love you guys.
I'm doing the same. I can feel the up.
Soon. Bye.
I love her. She is no nonsense. Upper is getting where I'm feeling the definition. Lower is still wobbly, But I'm working on it slowly because I'm not going to get the skin surgery. What I love about those of us who are doing the thing is we are out there. We are open. We are showing you the ins, the outs, the in-betweens, because we know where we were and we know where we're going. And Diary of a Recovering Fatty is another amazing channel that I would love for you to watch more, because they are doing the thing. And they're not the only ones. I think Mary's taking a break, so I'm going to respect her peace and not push her channel yet. But when she gets back, because I know she's still doing the thing, I will definitely shout her out. We have Skinny Queens Reacts, another favorite reaction channel of mine as well, who is doing a thing. But this is one of my favorites. Look at Diana in Korea. Work it, girl. She went from having 2 twins and it being really hard on her to getting to a point where she said, I need to put my health first. This is the people that I like highlighting. These are the people in GorlWorld or GorlWorld adjacent that you'll see 10 propping up, talking about. Another one who a lot of times when I'm editing, I have her vlogs on in the background. And I get excited because it's something I can listen to that isn't always live. So I don't feel like I don't want to ignore the chat and stuff. But I can just chill because she has a peaceful vibe. She has a lovely home. She has a beautiful family. And that's Ray's Days Today vlog. And I grabbed this so that you can see what she motivates her to keep going. It's like I said, GorlWorld is full of amazing people, creators, that we're not all on the same journey, but our journeys inspire each other. Our journeys connect each other. We really show the reals of being in a position where we want to change ourselves. And some people might see us and be like, I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know I had a chance. I thought maybe I should give up like the Heffa in Thailand. All we want to do is live our lives and show people that you can live your life at any size. But if you're trying to get healthy, take it step by step. Don't get mad at yourself when you hit them hurdles or plateau. Because if you're in it for real, you will see results. You will get into those smaller sizes. You will be able to put your socks on standing up. You will do the things that most people take for granted every day because they've never been in that position. And that's what life is about. Cherishing what you have, who you love. Like, let's play this again. Because I love this. Ray is such a light. Watch her vlogs. I'm telling you, it's fun. I feel like there are way too many people that want to knock us who put ourselves out there because they could never. If they had gotten to a point where we got, whether we were, like me, mega morbidly obese at one point, down to being morbidly obese, or just fat after having babies and realizing this is unhealthy and I gotta get down, like Ray did, like Diana Korea did. I don't think people understand that we just want to show that we are happy with where we are in life and we're proud of the stuff that we have in our lives. Because it gives us reason to be. And it's because they could never. They think all the rest of us can never. And that's sad for y'all. But let's get to some music, y'all. Because, like I said, they got what they wanted. Not the way they wanted it out of me. The attention. But I honestly will do things my way. If I like you, y'all will know. I might not be able to show up all the time, but when I show up, I come correct. I give the proper shout outs because I do love your stuff. But I also have books to write, scripts to write for a webcomic, a family to really take care of and not just say it, oh, I need to, because I do it. You will never see me say I need to because I'm doing it. It's called having a life, Heffa, and I'm never going to be mad because I have one and you don't. Hey, Panda Pondu, hun. Hi, Crime and Crochet. It's good to see y'all. But we're going to fire up some House of Hannibal because His
Don't
music
believe Trump
always
when he plays
gets me.
dumb
Oh
on Project
Lord,
2025.
I cannot
He
wait
knows
till
exactly what it
November. I am
is,
so
and
sick
it
of these
includes-
politic ads. That's another burnout. I like talking politics when I do it on my Twitch stuff. But honestly speaking, I am so fucking sick of these YouTube ads about the politics right now, and I hope I'm not alone in it. It's exhausting. Enough. Most people by now know who they're gonna vote for. These ads are just annoying. Let's get some fun on here, y'all. Hi, Cowboy Dog. It's good to see you, honey.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Why food great when I gotta lose weight? Woo! I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% hungry, even when I just ate. Yeah, I got carb problems, that's a fatty in me. Ring, ring, yeah, that's the Uber Eats driver for me. Could've had a fat bitch, flabby middle, helped you eat your whole meal, not a little. Pass the bacon down, don't hold it back. Yeah, that's the sound of me getting a snack. Why food great when I gotta lose weight? Don't watch me shove it right in my face. Best friend bought me the whole entree. No half tray, gotta have the whole thing. Large pizza with the bomb toppings. Alfredo, make it extra saucy. Food's good, it keeps my life exciting. Bum bum be dum bum bum be. Took my Pop-Tart, yeah, that breaks my heart. You had no right to eat it, it was mine from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back in the kitchen. I mean, who's gonna make it? I will never, ever, ever, ever waste the chicken. I put the pring in Pringle. And worried about no sauce on my fingers. You can tell your friends, eat at my house in the morning. It's okay, the biscuits are in the
You need a mirror.
Food great when I gotta lose weight. Don't watch me shove it right in my face. Best friend bought me the whole entree. No half tray, gotta have the whole thing. Large pizza with the bomb toppings. Alfredo, make it extra saucy. Food's good, it keeps my life exciting. Bum bum be dum bum bum be. I'ma eat that stack in a minute. Pancakes have no chance when I dig in. Hash browns on the side, go straight to my thighs. I just keep on eating it. I'ma eat that stack in a minute. Pancakes have no chance when I dig in. Hash browns on the side, go straight to my thighs. I just keep on eating it. Why food great when I gotta lose weight? Don't watch me shove it right in my face. Best friend bought me the whole entree. No half tray, gotta have the whole thing. Large pizza with the bomb toppings. Alfredo, make it extra saucy. Food's good, it keeps my life exciting. Bum bum be dum de bum bum be. With the bomb toppings, make it extra saucy.
We're almost out of the bumpy zone, guys. When you're nauseous, like...
And that was Why Food Great? Basically, Chantal's anthem.
You can drive clarity.
But I need to remind y'all again, while this ad plays,
by connecting work and workflows
that GorlWorld
to
is a
company-wide-
tapestry of amazing creators. And like I said, I'm wearing what I won for Smokey Steve and Mark. When Kiddo graduated, I got a prize that I won from One Salty Beach, that beautiful turquoise necklace that went right with my dress that I got to wear. And I think I gave the wrong link. Sorry, y'all. I'm like I said, my links page, nothing's coming up because I did not have time to hook the portable hard drive up properly. So I'll fix all of that. They're in my show notes, and they will be in the newest show notes too. But the point blank is, for all the shit people want to talk about GorlWorld and who's GorlWorld and who's GorlWorld adjacent and all that other shit, y'all understand that there are so many of us out there. And Nerfy's live. Nice. I'm going to have to go put her on my headset because I really do want to get out and get some soil stuff done. But there are a lot of people that I watch. I don't always agree with some of the stuff they say. But that's being human. I could take lessons from what they have to say too, because it's called learning. I think GP is live as well. I don't always agree with the stuff that he says about people, but sometimes I'll lurk and listen to him too. I don't understand why it's always got to be rivalries, always got to be fighting, always got to be, I don't like this person, so my community, you can't like this person. Y'all are grown. And I love to say it all the time. I'm not your mama. And even if I was your friend, both Pix and Tragically can attest that I would never tell you what to do or who to like on here. Hey, Angie, it's good to see you, dear. I feel like there are too many people who aren't even really GorlWorld but hate the successes that some of us in GorlWorld have found, that want to tear us all down, want to burn things to the ground because they can never. They make fun of garlic bread because, oh, he doesn't show himself. Oh, he doesn't do this. And then when he does, y'all harp on that shit too. Then you harp on those of us who show ourselves because you think it's a low-hanging fruit to make fun of shit we see every day about ourselves. You can't make that make sense. You go after the bigger reactors because you think, oh, they don't deserve to be where they are, even though they put in the years and the effort and they cultivated people who want to be around them. The thing is, you're just like Chantal. You want all the glory and the accolades, but you don't want to put in the work. And that's not how life is. And like with weight loss, with doing anything for your career, be it this YouTube shit or whatever you do in your real world jobs, because for me, this still doesn't feel like a real world job. It's fun. I enjoy engaging with you guys and stuff. But point blank, my career is writing. And that is what I fully immerse myself in most days, even if I have y'all on in the background. My life is my family and my health. And the fact that there are people out there that can't get that and that think they're going to knit at me and change my trajectory to be more like the Heffa, I don't think so. Because I can call you out without being a racist, without being sexist, even if it's internalized misogyny, Chantal, because we know you don't like women. Point blank. You even hate yourself. That's why you're destroying your body. The fact of the matter is, I like being the anti-you. Somebody said in the chat once, and I agree with them. I am everything you could have been if you would put the work and effort in. But you would rather be lazy and coast on the fact that you bought your way to 100K subs. And all the people that sit around you love the fact that you do numbers. But those numbers are dwindling because people are sick and tired of watching you poop yourself, be miserable, and use your chat as therapy. But we are going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you for the hour and a half of amazing just chats. Congratulations to everybody who's doing a thing, whether you lost a pound or hundreds of pounds, you are doing a thing. And if you are taking the steps to make your life better, like Sam is doing, like all the rest of us are trying to do in our lives, know that we got your back. Because unlike the Heffa said, it ain't about y'all being fat. It's about how you carry yourself on here. Just go, have a good weekend. See some of y'all maybe in Nerfy's chat. See some of y'all in other people's chats. I'm going to go get some of that outside stuff done before it gets really, really disgustingly hot. Because fall is fighting for fall here. Have a good one. Hug your loved ones and be safe. I'll see y'all all during the week and next